Edward, good to see you. Alrighty, guys. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to be looking at a pre release copy of JU87 Stuka Ace by Lock and Load Publishing. Everyone drink. You know the rules. Every time we mention Lock and Load, everyone's got to drink. JU87 Stuka Ace, which is a pre-release copy of this. They were kind enough to send it out to a few of us YouTubers so we can look at it, introduce it to people, kind of play through some stuff, show people how it's gonna play, and just kind of show you what's inside the box, what's gonna come when it's final production copy. Now, we did open this box the other day when I got it, and we did notice there was a bunch of cards and stuff inside that were all messed up. I talked to Tony, and I guess he put the stuff in the box, but when I received the box from him, it was like in disarray and stuff. So I think the post office just decided to play a little soccer with this. So things that are in here are obviously all scattered and mixed around. So we're going to have to probably spend some time sorting it. But I thought I would show you guys what it's going to be like. So what is JU87 Stuka Ace? It's a solitaire game, first of all. So excited about this because solitaire games rock. They're the best kind of games out there, to be honest. Um, One of the best kind, anyways. It's a solitaire game designed by award-winning designer Gottardo. I'm probably mispronouncing his name, so just keep that in mind. Gottardo Zeccani. JU87 Stuka places you in command of a German JU87 dive bomber, famously known as the Stuka. Stuka an abbreviation of the German word Stufkampfflugzeug, meaning dive bomber. The JU-87 Stuka is surely one of the best known and most destructive aircraft in World War II. Its fixed landing gear and inverted gull wings make the JU-87 Stuka one of the most recognizable aircraft in the Blitzkrieg era. You can play a single mission or simulate the entire career of a Stuka pilot. Your mission is to destroy as many targets as possible while advancing your pilot skills and increasing your personal rank and awards, starting with operations in Poland in 1939 until the very last actions in Soviet territory in 1944 and 1945. During these years, the JU-87 was the subject of continuous development in order to improve performance and to allow the use in different theaters. As a result of this work, the different versions of the JU-87 were born, from the Andon, which is the A1, to the Gustav, which is the G1, and the G2. The availability of each model as Stuka will allow them to improve the attack and maneuvering capabilities. Flying with the same aircraft from 1939 to 1945 would have been neither realistic nor fun, so the introduction of different models in the game were a necessity, both in the historic point of view and from the game experience. For this same reason, each type of attack, dive, tank buster, had a specific procedure and is not simply represented with a modifier to the same die roll. The pilot actions in a Ju-87 Stuka Ace really make the difference. Several versions of the aircraft were developed between 1935 and 1944, each one improving on the previous design or introducing new development options. The game includes all the main variants of the Stuka. It made it possible to have complete experience of combat with the Ju-87, starting with its first appearance in the Spanish Civil War and up to the end of World War II in 1945. It's time to take to the skies and advance your career in the ultimate sim, Stuka Ace. All right, Ju-87. Again, this is a pre-release, not finished product from Lock and Load. So if anything changes from the box, what's included in the box, all the details in the back of the box, I don't know. All I'm going to do is show you what I got and check out their website because they're going to have more information about it on there, I'm sure. Let's get it to the table and see what's in the box. So first of all, most importantly, complexity, 6 out of 10. So right about in the middle, a little bit higher complexity than average, but 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Solitaire, love it. So there you go. That is the information. Let's open the box and see what we get. All right. So again, Tony from Tony's Board Life played this game. And I should mention this. If you're not on Tony's Board Life channel, go check it out on YouTube. He's already received this. This is the copy that he got. He spent, I don't know, a month or so doing like a bunch of videos, tons and tons. I can't do a better job than he's going to do, but he shipped it on to me so I could take a look at it. So I appreciate Tony sending this to me, and Lock and Load sending it out to us so we can take a look at this ahead of time. Again, if you want to see actual gameplay, right, go check out Tony's Board Life. We're going to try and get some gameplay of this on the channel. We're going to try it out. We're going to experiment with some stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do a better job than him. We'll put our own little unique spin on it. But I'm telling you guys, go play and watch what he did because, like I said, he's going to have a lot of good information that you'll be able to see. Okay? So please. All right. Ju-87R1, the Richard. Of course, the Richard. Right? And then you're going to have your different engine parts. You're going to have your different bomb locations. You're going to have your detailed information. Your pilot, whether he's wounded or not. The gunner. Maneuverability and the engine power. And then you have your Ju-87 D5 Dora. So you can see here already some differences. -1, -1, -2, -3. This is 0, 1, -2, -2. Engine power is a 2 and a 1. Here's the 3 and a 2. Dora seems better to me. I don't know. Here is the B2 Italian Malta. Okay, we also are these. No, they're not. I'm sorry. These are actually two-sided. Let's come here, you. Let's start over again. Let's try it better. So we got the B2 and the C1, the Caesar. We have the D5, the Dora, and the D5N, which is the Doratana. R1, which is the Richard, and we have the R2, which is Italian Malta. We have the G2, which is the Gustav, and the G1, which is the Gustav. We have the D1, which is the Dora, and the D3, which is the Dora. The A1 Anton, and the A1 Anton Spain. And the B2 Berta. We have the Ju-87 Berta with kind of yellow on top. And that's interesting because all the rest of them are white. Wonder why this one's in yellow. That's interesting. All right. We also have the pilot campaign log. So you can track it. What kind of mission, aircraft, VP total, VP available. And then all of your different skills and awards. Okay. And nothing on the back of that one. Theater table. 1938. Spain. So you can practice with Spain. Number of missions 4. Then we go to the 1938 Theater, China. 2+ missions available. We have the 1942 Atlantic Sea, 6+ missions. 1943 Atlantic Sea, 5+ missions. We have the Grupo Theater table. Okay. Then we have some more theater tables. Some more, a little mini map. This is that's for the Gusto campaign. This is for the Sevastopol campaign. We have the JU-87 Berta and the JU-87 B2 Trump. Okay. We have the manual JU-87. Let's go ahead and slide this out of the way for a second, if you don't mind. That's lovely. We have the manual. We have introduction. We have the gameplay components. We have actions and checks. Game setup, your mission phase, your end phase, your campaign game, night missions, operational rules. I'm sorry, learn how to read. That says optional rules. Optional rules, historic notes, biography, and credits. Okay, so here's your different components. Goes through what the different cards are, what the different numbers are, all that. All right, it shows you what your aircraft reference and your pilot card. Components, introductions, different targets, different theaters, game setup. Talks about your actual dive bombing, when to pull, when to pull, dogfighting, damage, ending the mission, and then talks a whole bunch about the campaign game. So you can play a one-off mission, or you can get in deep. You can do whole campaigns. Ooh, right? And talks about the different organizations, right? Leaders, the wingman, the Stoffel, pilot ranks, changing your formation, gun attacks, flight attitude, victory points, pilot experience, skills, your different awards, night missions, optional rules, which is the Spanish Civil War, optional campaign start variant. Lovely. All kinds of optional rules to add in. And then, of course, your historical notes, information about the different Stukas, and all that. Here is your game manual, JU-87B1. I'm gonna be the first and probably only live unboxing of this game that you will see on the internet that actually has a full-fledged Stuka in my possession. Right there it is. So we have the full money right here for you. If you're wondering what we're talking about, there you go. I love me some of my German planes, as you can tell. There we go. And let's put this sucker right in there. So when everyone else does their unboxings, you tell them, your unboxing was good, but it's not as good as Jester's, because he has a full-blown model airplane of the Stuka that actually has the wing coming out of it. Let's put that point wing back in. There we go. That looks a little better. Look at that. Huh? Wow. All right. I will set that aside now. I don't want it to get damaged. Plane does not come in the box. I just want to make that perfectly 100% clear. You do not get a full-fledged model airplane in this game box. These are sold separately. All right, introduction, mission overview, player setup, aircraft setup, flight and objective cards, takeoff, procedures, blah, 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 approach, target, attacking, attack, attack, return to base. Is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? Let's see. Yes. So this is your game tutorial. I didn't even look at this because I was busy looking. So this is step by step how to play the game, right? This is step by step. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get a mission. Welcome to the Stuka Ace, blah 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 blah. All right, and then you're gonna just go through this step by step, learn how to play, drawing cards. This is okay. We're doing the approach now. What do we do? Here's our target. What do we do now? Lovely. Lovely, great, returning to base, and then of course your log, your campaign log, your sample missions, and of course the end there. So that is that. What else do we have in the box? I don't even want to show you guys what else is in the box. Yet we have the theater. And the theaters. Component breakdown, flight cards, target cards, altitude cards, and action cards. Sounds important. Ooh, Spain, China, Poland, Norway, France, Britain, Crete, Mediterranean, Malta, which is interesting because I was going to say, I believe mine is a Italian variant to the Stuka. I believe that's what that is, if I'm not mistaken. I believe mine is a Italian. You Stuka Aces, you can let me know, because I was really looking forward to seeing the Italian one, but they don't have it in here. There's no picture. Damn it. North Africa, maybe it's in here. No. Soviet Union, no. Sevastopol, no. No. Nine. Atlantic Sea, North Atlantic Sea, the Soviet Union. Italy, yes. Why don't we have our Italy? Darn it. And of course, coming soon, First Victories, another game that we did a pre-released, open the box of. Unfortunately, we did not get a chance to work with this game, and my time is run out with it, and I'm sending it on to Hex. So if you are familiar with that channel, probably within the next week, I'm shipping that out to him Monday, tomorrow. So he should have it later this week, hopefully by either the weekend or next week. He will have some nice videos on this game. I think this is going to be right up his alley. It is going to be awesome, and I'm sure he's going to do a great job with it. And of course, point blank. All right, enough yelling, babbling. What else do we got? We got Stuka Ace, achievements, altitude card, target card, flight card, our approach, our pilot, our objective cards. So here's going to be our pilot board, and then we're going to have our different cards based upon what we're doing. All right, lovely. We have the Hoffman, which is the group leader. We have the Lieutenant. Okay, we have the Oberlieutenant. And the Lieutenant. We have the Stuka Ace Pack, which is going to be all your different modifiers. All right. Sequence of play. So mission setup is going to be preparing flight deck, preparing your objective mini deck, set up your player sheet, set up your aircraft sheet, select payload, select your, or prepare your action deck, and take your initial hand. Then we have takeoff, approach, target, return to base, and refuel. Mission sequence is more, more detailed than that. Lovely. And you're going to have your Stuka, so that's your, okay, we did that. Here is your Stuka Ace Bomb attack. +1 and pull up. Near, +1 to release, -1 to pull up. Lowest, +3 to release, -3 to pull up. That doesn't sound great. Okay. There's your takeoff, crash, dive landing. Okay. You have your different theater tables. Lots of theater tables. Theater tables. Lots of theater tables. JU87A1 Anton. We never saw this one with the other ones. So I'm sure that belongs with this stuff over here. This belongs with this stuff. I am super organized. Obviously, Tony's not. Good Lord, Tony. Next time, I'm gonna have to talk to Lock and Load. I'm gonna have to talk to Lock and Load. Next time, they're gonna send out a pre-release copy of a game. Send it to me first, not Tony. Good Lord, look at this mess he sent me. Oh my gosh. I don't care how bad you put this in here. There's no way the post office could have moved this out of alignment with all the other ones. Like, it's not going to be on the bottom down here. I don't care how much they shake the box, Tony. And we're going to get cards. We're going to get counters. Cards and counters. Cards and counters. Let's see what kind of cards. I like me some cards. Let's see what kind of cards. Oh, Tony. All right, so we got counters. We got more counters. Lots of counters. All right, we're just going to set these aside. We are going to get our flight cards. Flight. All right. Altitude. Jesus. Oh my God. Like, seriously, you could have put these in a box. You could have put them in a bag. You could have done something. Target. These are all target cards. Altitude cards. Those go with this. Objective deck goes there. Flight card goes there. Action cards. Action. Everybody loves actions. We love actions. Everyone likes actions. Flight cards. All right, flight. We have more flight cards. Yes. Flight cards. Flight. All right, lots of flight cards, as we can see. Lots of tokens. This is a great solitaire. Solitaire. How many people like solitaire out there? Target. Yeah, lots of target. I love solitaire. I absolutely adore solitaire games, especially games that are specifically, and I mean specifically designed for solitaire. Flight and action and flight. We have action cards and we have altitude cards. You had better make sure you don't get these confused. It's going to make a big difference in how things play out if you go to play an action card at the wrong time. Action. All right, these are over there. Flights over there. Flights. Lovely. Good thing I'm quick at this. Flight. I've been doing it all my life. All my life, my friends. There is a lot of flight cards. I think Tony didn't send all the cards. I think he kept some of them for himself. Action. I think he kept some of them for himself. I think he's hoarding some of the cards at his house. He didn't want to give them up. Action. Flight. We're going to look at these cards here in a second. We're almost done with this. Flight. Alright, so there is a lot of flight cards. A few action cards. Altitude cards. Alright, so let's look at the easy ones first. Altitude cards. Alright, so we have clear, reduced, poor, very low, poor visibility, clear. So this is going to be based upon alright, so I guess these aren't going to alter during your mission, right? I guess you're only going to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, about 11 or so of your altitudes. Reduced, this is probably your visibility, right? Reduced visibility, poor visibility. There's reduced 1, reduced 2, reduced 3. We have poor 1, 2, 3. We have clear 1, 2, 3. We have very low, and we have poor visibility. So good choice there. All right. We've already figured this out, right? So we're just going to put that out. We're going to, let's move this out of the way. We're going to choose our board like this. This is how this game. All right. And we're going to get on our player board. Boom. I'm the Hauptmann. Okay. We're going to have our tokens. Where did I move the tokens? Here we go. We're going to have some tokens. We're going to have our altitude card, probably based upon the scenario. Let's look at our objective cards. Does it tell us anything? No. All right. Searching. Oh, okay. So this is your objective cards. So you're going to shuffle up your objective cards. And, like I said, I don't know if we're going to do everything correctly, but we're just trying to figure it out. So objective cards go there. Your target cards, there is a bunch of target cards, right? So you got a whole bunch. So they have these brown on the top. You got railroads, railroad stations, infantry positions, gun emplacements, heavy tanks, merchant shipping, destroyers, supply depots. Your flank cards are going to go there. So these probably get shuffled up. Right? Put those there. We have our action cards. What are they going to do for us? Evade and pull up and gunfire and diving and bomb release and navigations, firing guns, formation, navigation, stoffel. Okay, there we go. Those probably get shuffled up too. These are our action cards. Target cards go there, dummy. Our flight cards. Let's look at our flight cards. Our flight cards. Wow, there's a lot of flight cards. These are all different flight cards. All right, so lots of different flight cards. Here's for China. China. There's a mission in China. All right, so you might not use all of these. Like you might use just a certain set of these, and then based upon which campaign you're doing, you got yellow, you got black, you've got red missions, right? These look like generic ones. These look like generic ones. These are brown, which we don't have. We have brown missions. We have green missions. We have blue missions. We have these missions, more blue, more brown, and more yellow. So we have different mission ones. So you got the China missions, you have the night missions, the Europe missions, North Africa missions, USSR missions, and the naval missions. So I have literally not watched but like 2 minutes of Tony play. That's all I've watched. So I'm just throwing things out, trying to figure out how we're playing this game without even like reading the rules. It doesn't seem to be super complex, to be honest. It looks like you're going to be able to just take your, probably your flight deck, and you're going to take your mission. Let's do, no, we wouldn't do China. Let's do Europe. We're going to take our Europe cards, right? And they're going to get shuffled in, probably shuffled into this deck. Shuffle them into the deck if we're doing the Europe. All right, action cards. Where's action cards going? Action cards. Action cards are probably special, okay? They're probably special. These are probably going into the flight, right? They're going to get shuffled in. Just like that. Flight cards go there. Our target cards go there. Our flight cards, what do we do with their target cards? Go there. Flight cards go there. The extra flight cards we're not going to need. What do we have over here? We have altitude cards, right? So we're going to, probably based upon the mission. Where is our objectives? Are not going to, nope. Okay, these aren't going to tell us. Right, so have this. Okay. All right. Oh, it's probably right. So we're doing, let's just say we're doing France 1940 mission, right? So we're gonna roll a D3, D6. Are we? No? Where's my D6s? D12 maybe? What are we doing here? Yeah, it looks like a D12. All right. So select a mission. Roll a D12. We rolled an 8. 7 to 8 is mission number 3, so we go to mission number 3. Flight card, approach 3. So there we go. We go to our approach cards. Where's our approach cards? Here, altitude. Does it tell us our altitude? Approach 2, return to base 2. Enemy presence 6+. Objective cards, 2 objective cards. Searching. Okay, so we're going to take our searching and our target reach. So you're just going to take these 2 cards. You're going to shuffle them randomly. Like, that's not going to be a thing. Okay. You're going to take your main objective sortie number 2. Enemy presence flight cards. Flight cards. Approach 2, base, return to base 2. And we'll have to figure out how to, have to figure that out. Okay, we'll have to figure that out. I thought it would tell us our altitude. All right, we got a roll here. Secondary target. 1, infantry position. So, mission 3. Our secondary target is infantry position. Maybe we have to dig this out. I don't know. I'm going to have to watch Tony's. Reds. Infantry position. Look at that. We get that out? Do we get that out? I don't know. Manual. Let's see. We can literally learn how to play this game right here, right now. You ready? Let's do this. All right. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to go through and Now, I'm sure not everyone can do this as fast as me, but we're going to try. We're going to just go through our game tutorial. Here we go. Ready? Boom. So, return to base. We're going to get mission 1. Return to base. All right, so welcome to the tutorial. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. We're going to get this card. Action cards. Shuffle the action cards. AC1 to AC18 and draw 5. That's your initial hand. So, action cards. That's these cards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. There's about 28. We only need the first 18 of them, though. So we would dig out the ones that we don't need. Okay? And then we just shuffle those. We would shuffle up those cards. 24, that's out. 19, you're out. 27 is out. 20 is out. Oh, I bet you. Okay, that's good. So, let's see if my theory holds correct. Let's say. So my theory is, without looking, the ones with the little red are probably your base ones. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I believe these are the 18 cards we need. So we just look at those little red things, which makes things a little easier. All right, so we got those. We would shuffle these up. We get to draw 5 cards. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so there is our hand. We have evade, navigation, ignore damage counter, just draw and draw a new one, cancel takeoff event, and bombs. Okay, so these would be our hands of cards. All right, lovely. Aircraft setup. All right, we're going to select a mat. We're going to decide what we're going against because we're looking at the card, right? For us, that would be infantry position. We want to see, all right, so we would, if we hit them with a 50 or 250 pound bomb, we get no modifier. If we hit them with a 500 or 1,000, we get a -1. -1. That's probably not good. We want the +1, not the -1. So we would probably use the little guys. 250 pound bombs. Because we're going after an infantry position. All right, so then we prepare our flight deck. So in the initial mission, you take the 37 cards, easily identified by the red background. So again, we are going to look at, yes, so anything with the red background, we're going to take those 37, probably are... Oh, that's the wrong one, dummy. We did that the wrong way. This goes over here. This goes over here. All right. So take our 37. Lovely. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, that's not in there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. But that might already include the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 31 plus 6 is 37. Right, so that works out for us. Let's see how lovely. All right. So now we are shuffling these up. Sequence of play. Extended sequence of play. Takeoff. Draw Draw a flight card and check for the mission start event. Okay. Got this. Let's put this out. Flight cards there. Sure. What are we doing? Draw a flight card. Here's a flight card. These are not the flight cards we want, though. These are the flight cards we want. Right? We should have action cards, altitude cards. I'm not sure about those yet. Our action cards. And these are the 5 cards we drew to start things with. We can cancel the takeoff event if we have to. We're going to look at this. We're going to look at draw a flight card and check the mission start event. The mission start event. Mission start event. Well, we have to figure out where that is on the card. Let's look at our cards. All right. Approach event, return to base event, random values. Do component numbers. Da 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 da. Okay. All right. That doesn't tell us anything at all. Not at all. All right. So draw a flight card and check for the mission start events. Execute the event instructions, if any. Which, if we were to just say, look at these cards. Mission start. Mission start. So maybe we don't shuffle all these cards together. That's a possibility. Because some of the, only the ones that actually, so so why, these are return to base. These are all return to base. Okay, so these are all returning to base after the mission is over. Okay. So we'll have to figure out how that works, but this is the card we should be drawing, not this card. That was pretty simple to figure out. Boom. Mission starts. Spare parts. +2 do die roll modifier to the next repair. Nice. Okay. Lovely. Draw the flight card and check for the approach event. So let's see where the approach event is. The approach events are on these. So these are just for returning. Looks like they are just for returning. So maybe you don't even use those. These are just for returning. I don't know. So that was our takeoff. Flight. We're looking for approaching. Roll a target. Roll a d6. D6. Five. Opportunity target. Motorized infantry. Ooh. We got some opportunity. Ooh. So now we got to decide what we're going to do, etc. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't, yeah, this all, I mean, I need to officially go through the rules and see, but it's, I mean, it's just, it doesn't seem very complex. I mean, it looks like it's going to be fun and interesting, and you're not going to be bogged down with a million stupid things to do, which that's a good thing. That looks good. I'll have to just figure out how all this stuff goes together now. Is all we have to do, and we're ready to go. Now that I've got everything sorted out. White cards here. White cards. White cards. Yeah, we're going to have to get an official. There's more flight cards. Lots of flight cards. Objective cards, which is set up by the scenario. Where was our scenario booklet? That's the manual. These are not the flight cards you are looking for, my friends. So yeah, based upon the mission, the secondary targets, the weather. Aha! Weather might dictate our altitude, right? I bet our weather, altitude 1 or altitude 2. Okay. And then the cards you're going to use are 32 to 37 Europe cards. Mission 3 was our flight cards, approach of 3, return to base 2. Our main objective is airfield. Our enemy presence on a 6 or plus. And our objective cards are 2, which is 1 is searching, 1 is target reached. Support fighters are 0, and the strength is 0. So, yeah, there's all kinds of different missions to go on. Alright, there's these cards, the objective cards. Flight cards go there. Objective cards go here. Alright. Yeah, this looks very easy. I don't know if Tony kept the six-sided die, but there was no dice in the box. Tony. No dice in the box. I think he's hoarding it. I really think Tony is hoarding the dice. Because there was no dice in this box. Tony, if you need some dice, I'm sending you some, buddy. I'm sending you some dice. I'm sending you some dice. All right. There you go. Action cards. Target cards. Put those in there. Action cards. Altitude cards. Oh, wait. More action cards. They go together. Altitude cards, objective cards. We have to separate these. That one goes there. That one goes there. Some of these are going to go in there like this. Okay, another thick, sturdy box, right? You see, I am literally shaking this. I am flipping it around. I am up, down, left, right, upside down. Now let's find out. Is Tony lying to me? Is Tony lying to me? I don't know. I don't know. All right. I guess I won't blame them too much. I guess if you don't strap them in there good enough, they will come out of their little holes. Guess we'll let them slide this time. But lock and load, for the love of God, do not send it to Tony and then have him send it to me anymore. Good Lord, that is problematic to be the end of it. JU87 Stuka coming to a theater near you where you can be part of the movie. It'll be awesome. You'll have a good time. You'll be able to bomb stuff. And here's the best part. When you get your ass shot down, you don't die, right? You don't get captured. You don't get killed. You don't get speared by some guy with a shovel. All you do is restart. That's the best part about it. Coming to a theater near you soon. JU87 Stuka. See you all next time. Until then, my friends, remember, we'll see you all down the line.